So how do you know if you're turning up as the best version of you possible? It's a question that I got asked and recently by somebody, and as I've said to you guys, send in the questions for me to answer on here, and I'm happy to answer them. And when that question came through, I thought, wow, that's a cracker. That's actually one that's really important for me, because there is so many things in your life that your behavior and how you operate and what happens will absolutely dictate your outcome. So if things in your life aren't working, if things in your life aren't going well, if you're having challenges and struggles and obstacles in your life, then there's a very real chance it's because you're not showing up as that best version of you possible. If your relationship isn't working, pretty good chances you're not showing up as the best partner, husband, wife you can be. If as a parent you're having challenges with your children, fair chance the same thing's occurring. Your life will end up reflecting, is what I'm looking for, your attitudes, your efforts, and most of all your self-belief. When it comes to money and finances, that's a great way to know whether you're showing up as your best version or not. When it comes to how you interact with people professionally, do you have your bosses or co-workers or clients or whatever, are you having a lot of trouble with them? Are they not doing the things you want? Are they not showing up as the people you want them to turn up as in your life? Is it your own parents? Is it friendships? Do you have a lot of conflict in your life? Whatever it might be, it reflects back 150% on how you operate, who you are. I know in myself, when I'm being my best version of me, when I'm showing up as the best version of me, helping other humans, being the loving, caring, connected father, partner, friend, mentor, all of those things for people, then my life goes brilliantly. And it's also knowing how to follow that gut instinct, that intuition, to understand whether what I'm doing is being effective for me. I often find people in my life that can sometimes be challenged by how straight I am and how black and white I can be, and therefore I've got to be really mindful in myself to go, am I doing it for the right reason? Am I showing up as that strong, emotionally connected male because I want to be that loving, connected leader and powerful leader in my life? And that's who I want to be, absolutely, that leader of people and in my family and friends and people I work with. I want to be a leader and somebody who sets an example that inspires other people to be their best. Or I've got to ask myself, am I doing this out of ego? Am I turning up just trying to dominate other people into what I believe because it's good for my ego and I feel popular? And I'm aware that I have absolutely the tendency, if I'm not super humble and aware of it, for my ego to get stroked by people telling me what a good guy I am and how much I help them. So I've got to be aware of that. For you guys in your life, it's the same thing. If financially things aren't working out, it can often be because of a different cause. Like for instance, I just spent some time with a beautiful young woman who's very close to me, and we had a chat about some stuff about finances and different things. And I said, you know, it's not about money. This situation for you isn't about money. It's about independence. It's about feeling like you don't want to rely on other people. You've spent your whole life looking after yourself and not relying on others. So this is a similar situation. It's funny, the things in our lives that don't work out the way we want it, or the things in our lives that cause us massive amounts of stress, normally it isn't that thing. It's about what it means. For me, for instance, at the moment, you know, as I've been pretty open about, I've had some challenges with shared parenting around my daughters, with my ex-partner, and the thing isn't so much not spending the time with the girls, even though I miss them. I know we've got an amazingly strong relationship, and whenever I see them, there's no issue, we're very connected. But there's a part of me that is really challenged by the fact that my number one priority in my life is to be an amazing dad. And if I'm not seeing my girls all the time, then I'm like, well, how can I be being that amazing father? So it's not about the time with the kids, it's about what it means to me and the challenges it sets for me. So there's so many things in your life that the things that stress you and cause you grief are not normally the things that are actually being challenged. It's more around your own self-worth, your value, who you are, what you want, how much you're prepared to rely on other people or not, how much you're willing to take responsibility for yourself or not. It's so many different versions. So what I really want you guys to look at and understand is the things in your life that come up will show you whether you're turning up as the best version of you possible or not. And if you're not getting the results you want in your life, that's because there's a very real chance you're not showing up as the best you. And then how do you do that? You change your behavior. You know in your heart, intuitively, instinctively, what you should be doing. You know exactly what you should be, like the behaviors, the beliefs, how you should be treating other people, what you should be doing to make sure you're the best version of you. But you might not be doing them because they're difficult and they're challenging, and therefore your life shows up with the results you don't want. You know when you're being the best version of you possible because life goes smoothly and you're happy and things are amazing. If life's being difficult and you're stressed and there's tough times, that's because you're not showing up as that best version. Very easy indicator.